So welcome everybody to our Thursday night webinar. I know that I had posted that I was going to do a Facebook Live every Thursday night, and that is still true. However, for this topic, I wanted to be able to screen share with you a PowerPoint, and so that's why I recorded this on Zoom, and that's why I posted it so that I can screen share, because Facebook Live does not allow me to screen share anything. So our topic tonight is what are essential oils and how do they work in the body? And it can be a little bit confusing and complicated if you don't have a biochemistry background, right? With most of us don't. So I'm going to try to simplify it. Fair warning, I don't explain this well. The best way for you to get a handle on this stuff is through reference materials. So I will show you the reference materials that I use. Modern Essentials is my favorite. This is where all of the information that I've put in this PowerPoint comes from. The Essential Life is a great one. There's a website called essentiallife.com where you can go. It's totally free, and you can type in any condition that you're looking to support, and it will tell you what oil to use. So if you're looking to incorporate essential oils into your daily routine, definitely have a reference guide available that you can go to find the information that you're looking for, okay? So again, bear with me. I'm going to do my best to explain this in a very simple way. I get this question all the time. What are essential oils? How do they really work in the body? It's not magic, you guys. It's totally, it's science, okay? And more research is coming out, which is amazing every single day, proving the effectiveness of essential oils therapeutically. So you can actually go to the doTERRA Science blog. You can go to a website called aromaticscience.com. You can look on PubMed and Google Scholar, and you can find all of the research that's coming out about the effectiveness of essential oils therapeutically, okay? So let's just start out first with the basic definition. What are essential oils? Essential oils are volatile aromatic compounds that are distilled from plants, okay? Volatile. So what that means is that they easily evaporate into the air at normal temperatures. So when you take the lid off of an essential oil, and you just, depend on the size of the room, you're going to notice within seconds that the smell of the essential oil fills the air. So that's the molecules that have evaporated out of the body and, taken over your space. That's what makes them considered to be volatile. Okay, and as we've talked about before, they come from all parts of the plants. They come from the seeds, the barks, the stems, the roots, the flowers, and the fruits. And they're the defense mechanism of the plant. Okay, so what's great about that is that they are the regenerating, protective, and immune strengthening mechanism that the plant uses, and they take on those properties and can be transferred to us when we use essential oils in our daily life. The effectiveness, and this is really, really important to understand, the effectiveness of essential oils therapeutically is determined by the plant's environment, okay? So the soil condition, the fertilizer that's used, the climate, the altitude, the harvest season, and the method of harvesting, and the distillation process all play a role in the purity and the effectiveness therapeutically of the essential oil, okay? And that is why you do not want to just go and purchase a bottle of essential oil, even when it says pure, from an untrusted, unknown, untested source, okay? So you want to look for certified pure, therapeutic grade essential oils. So this ensures that your essential oil, so the plant that your essential oil has come from, was grown in a country of origin. It was sustainably sourced, which is super important these days. And it was cared for by experts in the field, people who have done this for thousands of years, family traditions. And it was given the right soil. It was grown in the right climate. The fertilizer, if it was used at all, was natural and organic. It's harvested correctly. It's distilled in the right way. So again, certified pure therapeutic grade is what you're looking for when you're wanting to use essential oils therapeutically for yourself and your family. So what makes essential oils so unique? Okay, this is an awesome picture. I love this right here. So these, you can see microscopically the little oil sacs that have been produced by this plant. You can see how small that the little oil sacs are, and then inside that is the small molecules of the constituents of the essential oil. So what makes them so unique is that they are so small in molecular size, that they're lipid soluble. So lipid just means fat, basically, in a simplified way. And these two properties allow for the essential oil to penetrate the skin easily. And then they can even penetrate an individual cell membrane, the wall of the cell in your body. Okay? They don't need transport help. So if you do have a biochemistry background, you're going to understand what I mean. If you don't worry about it. Just understand that their small molecular size and the lipid solubility of the oil molecules allows them to, be absorbed simply and easily through the skin, and actually can enter a cell membrane, which is where they will provide the powerful antioxidants and help to decrease oxidative stress. So I'm sure that you've heard the term free radical and oxidative stress. That's kind of everywhere right now. Let's just review a little bit about what those are. I'm just going to read it. So free radicals are created naturally in the body during metabolism and also by environmental factors such as pollution, radiation, and cigarette smoke. When free radicals outnumber healthy cells in the body, they can cause cell injury and cell death. And this is called oxidative stress. Okay? So this slide shows you what free radical oxidative stress does to your body. Okay? You can look, let's start with the brain. So Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, ADHD, OCD, migraines, depression, heart attack, stroke, blood pressure, atherosclerosis, angina, kidneys, chronic kidney disease, renal nephritis. It can cause wrinkles, ladies, acne, eczema, psoriasis, diabetes, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia. That's a big one right now related to oxidative stress. Rheumatoid arthritis, a lot of the autoimmune conditions, chronic inflammation, hepatitis, Crohn's disease, elevated cholesterol and triglycerides, varicose veins, asthma, COPD, allergies, macular degeneration, and cataracts. Now, there's obviously other factors that are involved in the development of these morbidities, but free radical stress has been proven to be one of those main factors. And essential oils are so powerful, 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs, and basically pure antioxidant. They can go in and fight these free radicals in the body. They can help, even some of them can help promote a healthy DNA formation, okay? And they can then also, I'm trying to think about how to put this simply. So if you have your cells, it sounds horrible, but your cells die. You get new cells and they regenerate, and then your cells die and your body kills off sick cells. And the essential oil penetrating the membrane can help the lysis, which is the death of the cell, to happen faster, and then you're regenerating new healthy cells. Okay, so like I said, I'm trying to put that as simply as I can. Other things that can promote the decrease of oxidative stress in the body, or besides essential oils, are omega-3 fatty acids. So those are found in fish. Certain vitamins can diminish oxidative stress and help fight disease damage as well. Okay, so let's go on So size and solubility. So small molecular size and lipid solubility, again, allow the essential oil constituents to pass through the cell membrane. So you hear me talk all the time about how this gives them their antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral, antiparasitic properties. But a lot of people ask me how that's possible. How does an essential oil kill a bacteria or a fungus or a virus or a parasite? Okay. And the reason is that it can penetrate the membrane of the cell of that bacteria, fungus, virus, or parasite and cause the cell death. Okay, so this video is a great little video. It's not downloading, I guess because I'm on Zoom. So what I'll do is I will post this video alone on the Facebook page at EORD Solutions, Essential Oil Registered Dietitian Solutions. And you can watch this quick video that shows you actually how Melaleuca can go in and kill a virus or a bacterial cell. Okay. All right. So here we get to a little bit. If that wasn't complicated enough, here is essential oils in the body. How do they actually work? Okay. So one thing that's important to note is that essential oils are so effective because of the diversity of compounds that can be found in one bottle of oil, and not only the amount of different compounds, but also the proportions. Okay, so that's really important to note. That's why one bottle of lavender, for example, can have hundreds of natural compounds that are formed, and those compounds each have different properties that can support different systems and different things in the body. Okay, so lavender can be used for relaxation. It can be used for as an antihistamine property. So all of those different things. That's the reason one bottle. That's why they're so precious. One bottle can help support so many different things. But how? So how does this work? Oh, let's go back real quick. So let's talk about, for example, a frankincense. So a constituent of frankincense are called sesquiterpenes. Don't worry about all that. We'll learn that later. But one constituent, sesquiterpenes, is known to cross the blood-brain barrier. Sandalwood also does the same thing. A lot of traditional medicines cannot do that alone or without some sort of transport function. And that's why it's really hard to treat psychological, neurological things with traditional medicines, because once they actually do pass that barrier, if they ever do, the metabolites, what's left after they process through, is not going to be as therapeutically effective. Okay, so the essential oil, frankincense, like example, can pass through the blood-brain barrier intact, and that's how it can give you feelings of calmness. That's how it can help with migraines. It can support relaxation. It can support mood management, immune system function, all of that, and that's how it will do that. Okay, so now let's go back. So how do they really, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this and talk about how they really work in the body. So there's two ways, the limbic system and the circulatory system. So if you're looking to affect mood, emotions, appetite, sleep, dreams, motivation, memory, and social cognition, y'all, I know that's a lot. You're going to do that. Your body handles these things through the limbic system. And I'm not going to go into the anatomy of the limbic system. There's a bunch of, just know that there's a bunch of glands in the brain that can affect all of these things. And it's hormonally is one way. And there's a gland that stores memory and emotion within this system. Okay. And then the other way is through the circulatory system. So if for a more systemic effect, and then systemic means generally affects the body. So a general effect throughout the body through the circulatory system. So there's a video on the next slide that I'm gonna, again, I'll post it on the Facebook page that sort of explains this better than I can. Okay, I'm not the expert here, y'all. Just know that I just sort of study this, put it together, and try to put it out there for you to understand, because like I said, I get so many questions. But the limbic system, inside the limbic system, it's what's called the olfactory bulb, okay? And it has a bunch of nerves that hang down sort of behind the nose. So when you inhale a scent, the molecules, the volatile aromatic compounds in this case, brush by the nerves that hang down from the olfactory bulb, which is how we process smell. But then that in turn also triggers your brain and the other glands in that system to cause the release of emotions, to cause the release of hormones that can affect appetite and sleep and motivation and memory and social cognition. And so that's a very simplified way, or a simplified explanation of how aromatherapy works, okay? Now, you also get a systemic effect with essential oils. Again, that means an entire body effect, okay? So I'm going to, again, try to explain this as simply as I can. I'm just going to kind of read it from the page so I don't leave anything out. So essential oils can stimulate a systemic response or general effect throughout the body. The molecules first penetrate the skin, or they enter the lungs. Remember, we talked about the small molecular size. They easily penetrate the skin. We've talked about carrier oils a lot. So I use fractionated coconut oil. You can use other things, but the carrier oil helps the essential oil penetrate the skin even more. So that's called dilution. And remember, for adults, we dilute 1 drop of essential oil to 1 drop of carrier oil. For the geriatric population, or for small children, it would be 5 to 1, or 1 tablespoon of a carrier oil to 1 drop of an essential oil. Okay. So they enter the skin, they enter the lungs because of the lipid solubility, which means they dissolve only in fat substances and not in water. They are taken up by living tissue. Okay. So your body's full of different fluids, and the molecules do not dissolve in those fluids. They're actually absorbed and taken up by the living tissues. They have been shown to be able to reach every cell in your body within 20 minutes. And that's why we've said before, when you're in doubt of what to do with your oil, you dilute with carrier oil and put it on your feet, because your pores are open, they're larger there, and you can get that systemic effect, okay? So what happens is they're absorbed through the epidermal layer of the skin, they dissolve in the surrounding fluids, and then they're actually absorbed into the capillaries, to the small little ends of your vessels, and into the bloodstream that way. And then they're transported through the whole system by something called albumin. Don't worry about that, but just know that's how they're going to make it to every system in the body. And then because of the multiple compounds, there's so many different benefits that you're going to get in the body just from one oil. So you really, really can't go wrong when you're trying to choose a specific oil. You're always going to get some sort of benefit from that oil. So this video, again, it's not for some reason downloading while I'm using Zoom. So I will post it as well once I get done and post this webinar. Okay. So systemic effects. So as I just said, so here's the slide of what I just talked about. Good review. Molecules are absorbed by the transdermal layer of the skin, dissolve into surrounding tissue fluid and into the capillaries, and transported by albumin throughout the system. Okay. Let's review one more time. CPTG. So certified pure therapeutic grade. What does that mean? This is super, super important when you're ingesting any essential oil. Remember, it will say supplement fact on the bottle if it is safe to take internally. For me, this is super important if I'm diffusing and I'm breathing in this oil. If I'm putting it on the skin, I want it to be certified pure therapeutic grade. Okay. That means that it is sourced sustainably from a global network of growers to produce the safest, purest, and most effective therapeutic essential oils literally on the market today. Okay? doTERRA essential oils are CPG. doTERRA, all of the research that's coming out of Vanderbilt University and Johns Hopkins only use doTERRA essential oils in their research because they are the most tested and the most trusted essential oils. They are tested rigorously for their purity and potency. They have consistent effectiveness. So that's one thing that you want to know, that when you open a bottle of, when you open a bottle of eucalyptus, that it is going to help support your respiratory system the same way that the last bottle that you had and the last batch that you had and the last batch that you had is going to affect you. And you're only assured that when each individual batch is tested for its purity with no fillers, contaminants, or artificial ingredients, y'all, of any kind. Okay, that's the only way you're going to get that consistent effectiveness. And doTERRA does this for every batch. There's even a number on the bottom of your essential oil bottle that you can go in to sourcetoyou.com. So www.sourcetoyou.com. Put in the number of the batch and you can see the purity reports. So we don't hide that. We don't hide that from you. You can see all of the purity reports of that specific batch. Okay. So if you're interested in getting these essential oils into your home, there's a couple different ways that you can go about it. So first, you can purchase retail. Okay. You can go to www.mydoterra.com/EORD, essential oil registered dietitian, and you can purchase, if you want a couple of bottles, if you want 1 or 2 essential oils to try, that's the best way to purchase. Go to the website and look up essentiallife.com, look up some of your top health priorities and see what oils might support that, and just try a couple. Let me know, what you think. Well, I'm here definitely to consult and help you determine what's going to be best for you. If you're loving this stuff, if you've used essential oils before and ready to kind of start to make over your lifestyle a little bit, and it just is, small steps, one step at a time, or just interested, as we all are, in getting them for the lowest price possible, you can become a wholesale member of doTERRA. It's only $35 literally for the entire year, and you'll get 25% off retail. That's exactly what I pay as a distributor. So you'll get 25% off retail, any purchase that you make for the entire month. And then you have the opportunity to purchase monthly to receive up to 30% off, or 30% of your order, whatever you purchase, back in free product points. It's really the smartest way to buy. And you can start with 1 or 2 oils, like I said, with your retail, with purchasing retail, or really the better way is to join with a kit. So if you get a kit from doTERRA, which just means it's a group of products, the more you buy, the more money you're going to save. Your $35 wholesale membership fee is waived. Okay, so here's a few of the most popular options. Now, doTERRA kits range in price from $2,500 to $20. So there is a kit to meet everyone's needs and everyone's budget. So, I do hear all the time, I'm not ready to get started in essential oils, they're too expensive. Okay, well, first of all, in this industry, you're getting what you pay for. There's a market price, like gas, like coffee. Okay, so there's a market price of essential oils. And when you're getting the pure essential oils, sustainably sourced from the experts, it's gonna cost you a little bit more. But guys, it's up to you what you spend, okay? And think about what all of your issues that you're having every day are costing you anyway. If you are having low energy level, for instance, what does that cost you? Are you not able to be as productive throughout your day? Are you not able to spend time with your family like you would like to? Be active with your kids? If you're dealing with sad thoughts or feeling the blues, or just having a little bit of that, what is that costing you? If you're not sleeping, what is that costing you? If you've got 20 pounds of extra weight on your body, what is that costing you? Okay, so don't be afraid ever to invest in yourself. It doesn't have to be a lot. You don't have to spend $2,500. You certainly can if you want to make over your entire home, which is what a lot of people have done. But you can spend $20, or you can spend $10 here or $30 there. Okay, This is an investment in yourself, in you, in your family, in your health. Okay, so let me just run through these kits. These are the most popular kits, the one that I enroll people with the most often. So first of all, you've got the Home Essentials Kit. Here you'll see that. That is the 10 most popular essential oils. Basically your medicine cabinet makeover, okay? In a 15 milliliter size. That's 250 drops, okay, in each bottle. 250 drops, okay? So if you think about the price per drop is amazing, okay? And then it comes with the doTERRA pedal diffuser. It's a 4-hour diffuser. I think it's 300 square feet. And let me point out real quick. When you're searching for a diffuser, that's what you want to look at. You want to look at the time that it runs. So what are you going to be using it for? Are you going to be using it for sleep? Are you going to be using it in your family room, in your office? How many hours does it run? And how many square feet does it cover, depending on the room that you're going to want to put it in, okay? So that's, again, the top 10 essential oils and your diffuser. And that, I believe, is $275. Not positive. Don't quote me on that. I think it's $275. But you can go on the website and you can look at that. Okay. And it saves you $86. Again, your $35 monthly membership fee is waived. Okay. The Natural Solutions Kit, you guys. This is my absolute favorite kit. And no, I did not enroll with this kit myself 2 years ago. But if I had it to go back and do all over again, this is the kit that I would enroll with. Okay. So this includes the top 10 oils in the 15 milliliter size. It includes the top selling products that you can replace, the top selling of doTERRA chemical-free products that you can replace the chemical-laden synthetic stuff in your home. So like your shampoo and conditioner, your all-purpose cleaner, your toothpaste, your soaps. It gives you the box here that you can store all of your oils in. It gives you the most popular supplements. And I'm going to do sometime this month one of these webinars on the Lifelong Vitality supplements, life-changing, okay? It gives you the Aroma Light diffuser. So this one is 500 square feet if you need a larger room. You get 100 product credit points. So you will automatically get, after the purchase of this kit, 100 free points in free products, okay? And you save $220. All right. That is the kit that I would have purchased if I would have known when I got into doTERRA how much it would change my life. I would have gotten that kit, if not a bigger one. The Family Wellness Kit. If you have kiddos, this one is for you. So this is the top 10 most popular oils in a roller bottle, already diluted, perfectly for kids. Anybody in your family. It has the PBSS Junior, which is a probiotic for children, the A to Z vitamin, which is a kid's vitamin, and it has the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is the supplement pack for adults. Life-changing. #1 selling product in our essential oil company is our multivitamin, omega, and cellular vitality complex. Okay. And then you also have the Family Essentials Kit. So this is the same basically as your Home Essentials, same oils. However, you get just a 5 milliliter bottle. So that's 80 drops. Okay. So with the Home Essentials, you're getting more than double that. But if you just want to start out smaller, you get 80 drops of these top 10 most popular oils. You get a peppermint beadlet, which is like a little breath mint. It's a 1/4 drop of oil in a little beadlet that you can take, and the On Guard Protective Blend beadlet. There is no diffuser included in that, but your wholesale membership is included. Okay, so I know that's a lot to take in, you guys. I definitely invite you to reach out to me for more information. If you have not already enrolled in doTERRA, please feel free just to reach out. We can meet for coffee. We can meet via technology. I'm happy to consult with you about how these products can help fulfill your needs and the health priorities of you and your family. I am a registered dietitian. If you have any nutrition concerns, I'm happy to discuss those things with you. So please don't don't hesitate to just message me on the Facebook page, and I can definitely help you. If you think you're ready to go, you can go to the website at www.mydoterra.com/EORD and click join and save, and that will give you your kit options that you can choose from. Okay, so I really appreciate you guys joining me tonight. I hope this wasn't too overwhelming. I tried to simplify it as much as I could, but like I said, I get so many questions about this, so I just wanted to have something that you could reference. I am not the expert on this by any means. I use my textbooks. Okay, so again, thank y'all for coming, and I hope y'all have a great night, and I hope you'll come back next week, Thursday night, 8 o'clock, for a new webinar on our Facebook page. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing and end the meeting. So thanks, guys.